They say cats can see what our human eyes can't. It starts with something small. Your cat staring into an empty corner, ears twitching, eyes wide, as if they're tracking something. You brush it off. But then it happens again, and sometimes they act like they're protecting you from it. What if your cat isn't just being weird? What if they're sensing something you'll never see? Something not of this world. Today, we're uncovering 9 eerie signs your cat may be seeing ghosts or spirits. And be warned, by the time you finish, you might never look at your cat's midnight behavior the same way again. Number 1. The sudden frozen statue stare. Your cat can be in the middle of licking its paw, chasing a toy, or even curling up for a nap. Then suddenly, it stops completely. Its eyes widen, ears tilt forward, and it stares into a seemingly empty spot. It's not the casual look they give you when they're bored. This is a locked, unblinking focus like they're trying to decode something only they can see. In paranormal lore, cats are said to perceive energy patterns and vibrations beyond human detection. If your cat freezes, as if it's waiting for something to make the next move, it may be responding to an unseen presence. And the longer they hold that gaze without reacting to your voice or touch, the more likely it is they're locked onto something from another realm or another time. Number 2. Following something invisible around the room. You've probably seen your cat's head slowly turning, tracking something that isn't there. Its eyes dart, ears flick, and tail tip twitches as if it's shadowing a tiny creature. But there's no bug, no dust, no reason for the chase. In spiritual beliefs, this behavior is often tied to a cat's ability to detect subtle energy shifts. They might be observing a ghost drifting through the room, following its movements with the precision of a hunter. Cats' eyes are built to detect the slightest flicker of motion, even in near total darkness. So if they're staring at corners, walls, or ceilings and subtly following something you can't see, it's possible they're tracking an entity you'll never physically catch. And when they suddenly pause, mid-tracking, and their fur bristles, that might be when the unseen visitor gets too close. Number 3. Sitting guard at one specific spot. Every cat has its favorite nap areas, but when your cat starts spending unusual amounts of time sitting in one exact place, alert and still, it might be more than habit. Sometimes they choose a hallway corner, the foot of the bed, or right outside a closed door, spots where energy feels different to them. Cats are natural protectors, and many cultures believe they act as spiritual guardians between our world and others. If your cat plants itself in a spot and keeps watch, especially if it happens at the same time every day or night, it could be sensing a repeating energy pattern or visitation. They may be standing guard to either observe the spirit or ensure it doesn't cross into your space. It's like having a furry night watchman, except this one works in both the living and spirit realms. Number 4. Unusual reactions to empty hallways. Hallways are naturally eerie, long, narrow, and often quiet, but your cat's reaction to them can reveal more than you think. If your cat suddenly hisses, crouches, or darts past a hallway like it's dangerous territory, it might be sensing something you can't. In paranormal theory, spirits often move through transitional spaces like hallways because they act as energetic pathways. Your cat might stop at the hallway entrance, peer cautiously, and then either back away slowly or rush through like it's escaping something. Even stranger, they may pause midway, look over their shoulder, and seem to check behind them. These moments could mean they're aware of a presence walking alongside, or even behind them. While you just see an empty stretch of floor, your cat could be navigating a supernatural traffic lane. Number 5. Meowing at empty air. Cats meow for many reasons, but when they sit in a quiet room, look at nothing in particular, and start meowing softly or repeatedly, it's worth noting. This isn't the feed me meow or the open the door yowl. It's often a mid-tone, almost conversational sound. Some pet owners believe cats talk to spirits this way, either greeting them, warning them off, or trying to understand their intentions. You might even notice your cat tilting its head, pausing between meows, as if listening for a reply. Paranormal enthusiasts say this is a form of interspecies communication between the physical and spiritual worlds. If the meowing happens at consistent times, like late at night or in the same room, it could be your cat's way of engaging with a regular unseen visitor. Number 6. Puffed up tail without a visible threat. We've all seen a cat puff up when startled, but when it happens for no obvious reason, the cause might be invisible. Your cat may be calmly walking, then suddenly arch its back, puff its tail, and hop sideways. To you, the room is silent and safe. To them, something has just crossed into their personal space. Cats react this way when their fight or flight instinct is triggered, often by things they see or feel. Spiritual theories suggest this puffed-up reaction might happen when a ghostly presence appears too suddenly or too close. If your cat then stares at a single spot, still fluffed up, it might be facing off with something you can't see, almost like a showdown between worlds. Number 7. Refusing to enter certain rooms. If your cat avoids a room it normally loves or acts tense every time it's inside, it could be sensing something about the space's energy. They might stand at the doorway, peer in, and then turn away. Or they might walk in, instantly freeze, and dart back out. Paranormal explanations often point to residual or active spiritual activity in that room. Cats are highly sensitive to changes in vibration and temperature, both of which can shift when spirits are present. If you notice they never relax in that room, ears swiveling, tail low, it's as if they're saying, "Nope, I don't trust what's in there." Over time, they may even claim new safe zones in your home, intentionally steering clear of that spot altogether. Number 8. Waking you at odd hours. Cats waking you at night is normal, but there's a difference between a hungry 4 a.m. paw tap and a startled, wide-eyed wake-up call. If your cat jumps on your bed in the middle of the night, stares at the darkness, and seems tense or unsettled, they might have noticed a spiritual disturbance. Many ghost sightings are reported between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., often called the spirit hours in folklore. Your cat might feel the shift in energy and instinctively seek your protection, or come to protect you. If they seem restless, pacing, or staring into the shadows while you try to sleep, it could be because your home isn't as empty as you think at night. Number 9. Sudden frenzied play in an empty room. Every cat gets the zoom eyes, but if your cat suddenly dashes, leaps, and swats at thin air in total silence, without any visible toy or bug, it could be something else. Paranormal theorists suggest that spirits sometimes interact playfully with animals, especially cats. Your cat might be responding to an unseen presence that's teasing or intriguing them. They may swat, chase, and even pounce in a way that feels like they're playing with someone you can't see. This type of play can switch instantly from joyful to defensive, with them suddenly stopping and staring at one spot. If it happens repeatedly in the same location, it might mean your cat has a regular, ghostly playmate or occasional uninvited guest. If you've seen even one of these signs in your cat, you might have just discovered you're not as alone in your home as you thought. To us, the air is empty. To them, it's full of whispers, shadows, and things that move between worlds. Maybe your cat is your first line of defense, or maybe they're simply watching what's always been there. The next time your cat freezes, stares into the dark, or meows at thin air, ask yourself, is it nothing, or is it something?